like you. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Na Dior Pop. A new video of Park Jimin just appeared, and ARMY everywhere immediately lost their minds. The moment he showed up with his stunning blonde hair and that soft, playful expression, the internet exploded with reactions. He looked unbelievably handsome, yet at the same time incredibly adorable, doing the cutest little movements that made fans laugh and melt instantly. Watching the clip feels almost unreal, and many people are already joking that even Jeon Jungkook probably wouldn't be able to handle how charming Jimin looks in this moment. Loudly crying face. The moment a new video of Park Jimin appears online, the entire fandom seems to pause for a second. Fans stop scrolling, replay the clip again and again, and suddenly social media fills with the same emotional reaction. This time was no different. The new clip dropped and within minutes ARMY everywhere were saying the exact same thing. OMG Jimin loudly crying faced. And honestly, it is not hard to understand why. Jimin appeared in the video with his bright blonde hair glowing under the lights, his expression soft and playful at the same time. There is something about blonde Jimin that feels almost unreal, as if the camera suddenly captured a character straight out of an animation or a dreamlike scene. The way his hair fell across his forehead made him look both elegant and mischievous, a combination that only Jimin seems able to pull off so effortlessly. Fans kept replaying the moment, some laughing, some dramatically claiming they could not survive the visual impact. Many joked online that this should come with a warning because no one is prepared for blonde Jimin appearing out of nowhere. And of course, as the clip continued, it became even more chaotic in the most adorable way possible. People watching the video started asking the same playful question again and again. What kind of person is this? How can someone be this handsome and at the same time this unbelievably cute? The charm of Jimin has always been that balance. One moment he looks like a world-class performer with intense charisma, and the next moment he turns into someone so soft and playful that it feels like watching a completely different person. In this video, that transformation happened within seconds, and that is exactly why fans could not stop talking about it. The funniest part of the clip felt like watching a little comic strip come to life. If someone turned this moment into a 3-panel cartoon, it would perfectly capture the chaotic energy of the scene. In the first imaginary panel, Jimin simply stands there looking beautiful, his blonde hair shining while he looks calm and slightly curious about what is happening. In the second panel, things suddenly become strange in the best way possible. Jimin starts doing a funny little movement, lifting his leg in a playful way that fans quickly nicknamed the Ingchaingcha move. It is hard to describe exactly why that tiny movement was so funny, but the way he did it looked like he was trying to calm someone down or cheer them up using the most adorable strategy imaginable. His expression was half serious and half playful, as if he was determined to make the situation better but had absolutely no idea how ridiculous he looked while doing it. The entire energy of that moment felt so pure and spontaneous that fans immediately fell in love with it. Then came the third panel of the moment, the part that truly made people laugh. Instead of the situation calming down, everything somehow turned even more chaotic. In the end, Jimin was simply lifted up and carried on someone's back. The sudden change from confident little movements to being carried away created a moment that felt like something straight out of a comedy scene. His reaction made it even better. Jimin looked surprised and slightly embarrassed, but he was laughing at the same time. There was that familiar shy smile on his face, the one fans recognize instantly, the smile that makes his eyes curve softly while he tries to hide his laughter. ARMY quickly gave that moment a hilarious nickname. Because of the way he hung on the person's back, gently bouncing while being carried, fans began calling it Dellong Dellong Jimin Keychain. The name spread through social media almost instantly. People joked that Jimin looked like the cutest little keychain dangling and swaying as he was carried away. The nickname might sound silly, but that kind of playful creativity is something that has always existed inside the BTS fandom. A tiny moment from a short clip can suddenly become a shared joke that thousands of fans understand immediately. Within hours, memes, edits, and fan art began appearing everywhere, all inspired by that small scene of Jimin being carried like the world's most adorable keychain. And of course, whenever something this cute happens, many fans immediately think about one specific person who would probably react just like them. The name that kept appearing in comments was Jeon Jungkook. For years, fans have watched the natural chemistry between Jimin and Jungkook, noticing how easily they make each other laugh. Jungkook has often been the first one to burst into laughter when Jimin does something unexpectedly funny or adorable. That is why many fans jokingly said that if Jungkook saw this clip, he probably would not be able to handle it either. It is easy to imagine him watching the moment where Jimin tries the Ingchaingcha movement and immediately laughing before the scene even reaches the part where Jimin gets carried away. Their dynamic has always been filled with playful energy, the kind that makes small moments like this feel even more special to watch. But what truly makes the video unforgettable is not just the humor. It is the authenticity behind it. Jimin never looks like he is forcing a cute moment for the camera. Instead, he simply reacts naturally, and that natural warmth is what draws people in. His laughter sounds real, his expressions change freely, and every movement feels spontaneous. That sincerity is one of the reasons millions of people feel connected to him even through a short clip on a screen. In a world where so many moments online feel carefully staged, Jimin's playful energy feels refreshingly genuine. Watching the video feels almost like witnessing a small, unscripted moment between friends rather than a polished performance from a global superstar. And perhaps that is the magic of Jimin. Despite standing on some of the biggest stages in the world, he can still turn a simple, silly moment into something that brightens the day of everyone watching. In the end, the clip might only last a short time, but the reaction it created says everything. Blonde hair glowing under the lights, a funny little Ingchaingcha movement, unexpected laughter, and the final image of Jimin being carried away like a tiny Dellong Dellong keychain. Somehow those simple ingredients became the perfect recipe for a viral moment. And once again, Park Jimin proved something that fans already know very well. He does not need a huge stage, dramatic choreography, or a powerful performance to capture everyone's attention. Sometimes all it takes is a soft smile, a playful movement, and a moment of pure, unfiltered joy. That is why ARMY everywhere watched the clip, laughed, replayed it again, and shared the same emotional reaction across the internet. Because when Jimin appears on screen being completely and unapologetically himself, the world suddenly feels a little brighter, a little softer, and a lot more adorable. Purple Heart.